Hello, and welcome back to Art with Miss Heather. It's great to be back with you again. Today's project, we're going to make a beautiful decorative wall hanging, which also makes a great gift or Mother's Day gift or for someone special. So all we need for this project is using found objects like sticks. These are birch sticks from a birch tree that I found on the ground in my spring cleanup, or you can use sticks really from any tree that you're finding around at this time of year. You can also use twine, or I use this in the garden to tie things up, and it's a really strong rope. You can use lace and things like this for decoration. I've got a bit of faux pearl, you can use that. Or if you've got some colorful yarn that you'd like to use, that's also a great addition. So just look around your house, see what you have. If you've got any feathers or shells or anything like that that you want to add on, kind of gives it this boho look. So gather all your supplies and meet me back here for our crafting. So the first thing we're going to do once we get our sticks is we're going to tie them together and sort of assemble our wall hanging with the proper spacing between the sticks, and then we can decorate. So you can see here I have my 3 sticks, branches. I've got my bigger one at the top, a medium one, and a small one. If you find that maybe these 2 are too much of the same length, all you have to do is hopefully just break it off or cut it with a garden tool. The next step you're going to do is you're going to space out your branches so there's equal distance or so between them. And then what you want to do is you want to take your twine and you want to tie it onto the top branch here, wrap it around here a few times so that you can secure it really well. You don't have to tie it, just twirl it around. And then at the bottom here, you can tie it on. And what that will do is make sure it's nice and secure. And then you have your spacing. Once you've done the one side, then it's time to do your other side. So I'll show you, we're just gonna tie it like this with a double knot. And then sort of measure off how much you need, add a bit extra for wrapping, and then make sure that your spacing is the way you want it, because it's going to look like this when it's on the wall, so sort of keep it in the space that you want it, to wrap it around a few times, and then come to your bottom one and wrap it around a few times. That's what makes it decorative. And then you're going to tie it off here. So now we're ready to do our top hanging part, and what that's going to do, I'm going to move this down. So what this is going to do is we're going to have probably a nail or something in the wall, and then this is going to hang off of it. That's what makes it a wall hanging. You can use, so I found this wire at the dollar store. It's a jute coated wire. So inside of here is a wire, and what that's great for is when you wrap it, it holds. So I really like this stuff for this purpose. If you don't have something like this, you could use, this is a lace ribbon. You can tie that on. I happen to have some pearls. You could hot glue the ends of these and put that on. That would be pretty too. If you don't have any of those, but you still have your twine, you can use that also. That will work totally fine. So I'm going to use this because I really like this stuff for this purpose. And it's the same idea. I'm just going to go to my end here. And I'm going to wrap this around a few times to kind of get it secured on there. And pull it really hard so that I know it's really secure. And then kind of measure off gonna probably have it on a nail somewhere around there. And then this end, I'm gonna do the same thing. Wrap it around a few times. I wanna make sure I'm about equal distance from the end of the branch. So just kind of wrap it around. These I can cut with my scissors or my wire cutters. And then you can twirl it around the top just to make sure it's extra secure. So you can see that's nice and secure there. And then it's ready at the top to receive the nail, and we're going to decorate the branches at this point. So I'm at the stage now where I'm kind of laying out my design. I've got all my little bits and bobs over here, and I'm deciding what I like, and I'm going to plan it all out. So you can see I've started. I had some feathers, lace, just figuring out what length I'm gonna do them, how I wanna layer things. I'll probably use a bit of hot glue and tie things together mostly. I have tied some of my feathers with a bit of this pretty trim here. So those are tied on there. I'm gonna just make sure it's nice and secure. And then I'll probably wrap it around this upper one here at a length that I like. So this is just the part where you have to plan it all out. Use whatever you have, make sure it's like a nice pleasing pattern, balanced, meaning both sides sort of look the same. That'll probably look the best. And then you're ready to use your hot glue gun or glue or tie, whatever you've got to put it together. There. Pretty sure I'm done. I'm really happy with how this turned out. It's very dreamy looking, lots of things to catch your eye and rest upon. It's got some little bit of sparkle with the ribbon and a lot of natural elements with the feathers. I've put shells on it. The birch bark has a lot of texture to it. And there's elements like string, unwoven string, the feathers hanging from different types of string. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. I was even inspired to put a bit of peach paint on the birch bark to give it a little more interest, a little bit of an artistic feel to it. So there you go. This is just something simple that you can do. You can craft it with things that you have lying around the house. You can make it as bright and as bold as you want, or more natural like this one. I hope you enjoyed crafting with me. It's been a really great time, and I really look forward to the next time we get together. Make sure you like and subscribe my channel for the next videos coming your way. Happy crafting, everyone.